quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long.
Got a little grass. Got enough for the first. He gets it all the way up to the 42-yard line, and that's why you have confidence to keep it on the ground in that situation.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. And the Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
That's a frustrating start for this offense. At halftime, you know you're down. You got to come out. You got to create some energy, some momentum. Get this out.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Looking for more room. At the 30. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second-half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Levin. Under fire. He's got it on the move. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the 1st down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. He didn't get there. A big-time stop by this defense, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. They'll run the option. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the 1st down. The Hawkeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Goes to the option. Keeps it on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Positive plays, that's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
They'll run the option. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that.
Snags it and he's open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he puts through the extra point. He'll return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes a catch. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Guys, LSU has the lead here. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. One more period to go and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
I like the aggressive nature by this defense. They've got the opponent backed up on the goal line. They're going to send the blitz, try to get an extra guy in on the pass rush, and they get home, getting the safety.
So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Levin. It's complete on the right side. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter, first down.
Looking for the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Makes one man miss. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now first down. To the air on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
He might want another play. To the air, it's Levin. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And the beatdown has ensued. Welcome to storied Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. It's the LSU Tigers and the Penn State Nittany Lions. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Nittany Lions ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The run inside. It's Berry.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Back to throw, it's Levin. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man, it's Berry. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make...
But, and he's got room. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Tigers want to move quickly.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just...
Could be an alley. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Berry. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Tigers.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. To the air. It's Beck. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Makes the grab and room to run. And he's brought down after a nice gain. LSU quick to the line. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Here's a heap. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a give to Durham. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. His third down a little longer after that penalty. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes one deep. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's Beck. Got him downfield. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Hansen. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Right back to the well. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough, and there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Motion from the wideout. Snags it, and there's running room. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
This defense really needs to be careful, and they have to play with great eye discipline, understanding where the football is at all times. Moving forward, they have got to know if this guy has the ball because he is dangerous in space.
Lets it fly. Incomplete. He was going for the touchdown.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Handoff, Caden Durham. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. The run inside. It's Berry. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They get the completion, but it won't be nearly enough as the defense is there to stop him short. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. He'll try it again. And he stopped, but not before he moves the chains. Pickup of 12 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. The play action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and set up at the 14.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab in the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. He'll try to do it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Levin. Got it in the middle, it's Berry. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Timeout called by LSU, that's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. On the direct snap, it's Berry. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown LSU!
Well, all the different time management situations this head coach was using in the 1st half has led to this moment specifically right here. This is exactly what he wanted to have happen. He wanted to score a touchdown at the end of the 1st half, take a lead, knowing he's got the ball first in the 2nd half. If they score a touchdown then, all of a sudden this thing starts blowing wide open for them, and all the momentum is on their side.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Becht. Got a man, it's Howard. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it again. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Tigers will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how...
An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the USC Trojans and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, the LSU head coach told me before the game, anytime the Big Ten takes on the SEC, it is more than just about this game. It is about bragging rights and who is the most dominant conference. We'll find out today, guys. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. so hard to operate under these conditions. Scanning the field, it's Maiava. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. There he goes! And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be down.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Jordan. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. At the 40, there he goes. He's running free down the middle. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The run inside. It's Berry. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The offense changing the play. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. LSU right back to the line.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Got out of trouble and throws. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Here's a give to Durham. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field.
And you got to love that 3rd down, man. 3rd and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on 3rd and short, getting that next set of downs.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
The little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Inside the 40. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, a running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some bounds and keep defenses off guard. But
Might have a chance. Makes it past the marker. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Levin. The sure hands, it's Berry. Hard-hitting tackle. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it, it's Berry. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Oh, and he missed it, and they missed their chance to lock it up.
That keeps the scoreboard. USC 7, LSU 6.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Power football with the run. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. That's reeled in. It's Mosley. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
He makes it look so routine out there, just plucking passes in this offense. When you think about the success the Trojans have had offensively in the past and certainly in more recent times, it always feels like there's got to be at least one receiver in this offense in the discussion for best in the country. This guy, I think, can be that.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jordan. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Mayava. Unloads it left. Right on the money. Touchdown USC! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 14-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. fielded in the end zone. It's Wilson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Berry. Turning it on! They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure...
Here's a little room there. Picks up the first down. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last two plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
He's got it. On the move at the 30. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Oh, and it hits the left upright. No good.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They opt to go for two to try to tie it up right now. On the snap, it's Durham. He is stopped short, and this defense holds on to this slim two-point lead.
That keeps the score. USC 14, LSU 12.
And he'll bring it back. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Using his legs, it's Jordan. Brings him to the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. Interception! You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football, and you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Stumbled to the ground.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He makes the grab. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tigers!
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. and he missed it. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Moving out to the right. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Fires on the move. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
He lobs one high down the left side. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to the big tight end. Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum.